Can managing tilt improve deep stack poker play? Have you ever found yourself making poor decisions at the poker table after a bad beat? If so, you might be experiencing tilt. Today, we are going to discuss how managing tilt can really improve your deep stack poker play. Tilt is that emotional state where frustration clouds your judgment, leading to mistakes. In deep stack poker, where you often have to 100 big blinds or more, this emotional control becomes even more important. When you are on tilt, you might start making impulsive bets or calling too loosely. This is especially risky in deep stack situations, where pots can grow large and decisions become more complicated. Managing your emotions can help you stick to your strategy, which is key in deep stack play. One of the main benefits of controlling tilt is enhanced decision-making. Deep stack poker requires patience and discipline. When you are calm, you can navigate through multi-street betting and complex board textures much more effectively. On the other hand, tilt can lead to rash choices that cost you dearly. Another important aspect is pot control. In deep stack play, you have the opportunity to build large pots over multiple betting rounds. If you manage your emotions, you are more likely to control the pot size by checking or folding marginal hands. This prevents you from overcommitting when you should be cautious. Reading your opponents is also crucial. When you are on tilt, your judgment can become clouded, making it harder to identify their tendencies and hand ranges. Staying calm allows you to spot opportunities to exploit deviations from game theory optimal play, especially in multi-way pots that are common in deep stack formats. Tilt can lead to costly call downs as well. When frustrated, you might chase losses with weak hands. In deep stack play, avoiding light call downs is essential because opponents tend to play tighter and bet stronger. Loose calls can be very expensive. Managing tilt also helps you maintain your strategic adjustments. Deep stack strategy involves changing your preflop ranges, bet sizing, and post-flop aggression based on the situation. If you let tilt take over, you might abandon these adjustments and play suboptimally. In practical terms, players who manage tilt can maintain the patience and mental clarity needed to make better decisions. This includes adjusting preflop hand selection to include more suited connectors and speculative hands that work well with deep stacks. Using your position effectively can also help control the pot and lead to better choices on later streets. Playing more defensively, when out of position or facing aggressive opponents, is another strategy that can be improved by managing tilt. Lastly, avoiding overbetting or making large bluffs when you do not have the best hand is key. It can be tempting to make these moves when you are frustrated, but they can lead to significant losses. In summary, managing tilt is essential for improving your deep stack poker play. It supports the disciplined and thoughtful approach needed to maximize your edge and reduce costly errors. So next time you find yourself feeling frustrated at the table, remember that emotional control can make all the difference in your game.